really awful at memorizing quotes. The only quote that I remember, and I don't even know who said it, and it's just like a little rhyme, was, "Better trust all and be deceived, and weep that trust and that deceiving, than doubt one heart that if believed had blessed one's life with true believing." I don't know why I remember that, but I think my favorite quote for the moment is Conan O'Brien's last show, when he said, "If you work really hard and you're kind, amazing things will happen." And I think that's so true, and has been, but it just really resonated with me, because that's what I try to do. Is I try to work hard. I try to be just a good person, which it's shocking how many people aren't and don't try to be nice and aren't kind and don't say thank you and don't appreciate what's going on. And as a result, amazing things have happened, and I'm getting to do things that I never thought I would. When I first met Chris and Danya, I remember I couldn't look him in the eyes. It was so weird to me to see someone who I'd been watching for a few years, who I was such a huge fan of, and see them in person. It's so different from seeing someone in a video. So that was one. I think the biggest one that I had a little fangirl moment was What the Buck, Michael Buckley. I met him at the 789 gathering, and I walked into Central Park, and he was surrounded by all these people that wanted his autograph, wanted to get pictures with him. So I kind of meandered my way over to a group of friends, and we're talking, and all of a sudden I hear, "It's Meghan!" And I look over, and Michael Buckley is like through the crowd with his arms outreached, and I ran towards him, and it was this slow motion, amazing, just we embraced, and he was just so nice. And I think the only thing I really remember him saying was, "Your eyes are so beautiful." And I'm sitting there thinking, it's Michael Buckley. I've been watching him for years, and I think he's one of the people. I mean, people, if they ask, you know, if people ask me who has inspired you on YouTube, they always expect that I would say a musician. I think that actually Michael Buckley is someone who inspires me, because I think he's the nicest person on YouTube, and everyone says that. No one has a bad word to say about him, and I think his work ethic is insane and amazing, and he really takes it very seriously, and he has fun with it, and so I think that's the best lesson to take from him on YouTube. I don't even know. That's an awful question for me to answer, because there's so many people that I watch that I would like to meet, or mostly just people that I want to hang out with. So it never occurs to me that we could do video stuff together. There are musicians, there are comedians, there are just endless amounts of people, but I feel like I find new people every day that I want to do collabs with. Right now for me, one of the musicians on YouTube who I want to do a collab with is Greg Holden. I have a song that I was working on that I think would be a glorious duet, and I love his voice so much, and I've been watching him for quite a while, so I would like to do something with him. But every day I find new people that I would like to do videos with, not necessarily music, just hang out and be silly, I guess. I would have to say my favorite thing about Meijer is I know where everything is. I like that about a store, when you just know where everything is. I mean, no matter what Meijer you go to, you know that the food's on one end, and you know that the electronics and everything are on the other end, and it's just simple. Also, I think it's a social event. I think Meijer isn't fun unless you go with a group of friends. Like for me, Meijer is symbolized by college late night runs to, I don't know, grab whatever you wanted, possibly alcohol, possibly food. But for me, whenever I think of Meijer, I think of all my friends in college and just going there for everything you could think of. It's more of a social event, I think, than anything else. I don't do gestures because that involves way too much movement and effort, but my favorite curse word is fuck, because you can use it for everything and it just has such an impact. Fuck. People are always shocked when they hear me swear, I think, from watching my YouTube videos, I guess, or at least my music, because I'm pretty clean in my music and everything, and I'm pretty PG, and they meet me in real life, and every other word is like, fuck this, fuck that. I can't help it. I have to fix that. That needs to change. I don't sing in the shower. I'm surrounded by people that would hear me, and family members, and I'm very shy, I think, the car. I like singing in the car. I like blasting the radio or CD or whatever I'm listening to and then harmonizing with it on the road and pretending I'm in a music video. Is that weird? Maybe I'm the only person that does that. Judge me. I've actually had to watch Fred videos before for research purposes, of course. I did a cover of Christmas Cash, and I actually really enjoy his music. I don't know what it is. It's I don't know. But shooting myself in the foot, definitely not something I would want to do. So I'm going to go with pulling a Lee Paige is more painful. You can get through a Fred video. It might not be the most comfortable thing ever, but you can do it. So, yes. I think the big thing for me to promote is my full-length CD, Be and Want, which is available on my website, www.meghantonjes.com, and on iTunes and all that. I also have a digital EP, which is on my website as well. Everything connected to me you can find on my website, and comes with all these cool wallpapers, hopefully cool wallpapers, and a digital lyric book and everything that I made. And beyond that, just YouTube. youtube.com/tonjesml. I do the Request Tuesdays, and anything that's going on in my life pretty much makes it into a video. So I'm going on tour in April, and you'll probably see a lot of updates from the road and hopefully new music. So you can check those out. Of course, Spintown. Spintown is the place to find it, or just YouTube. You can find really amazing stuff by just going on to Google, or just going onto the internet, or just looking at what friends favorite or are into. You can find the most amazing stuff as far as music and dance and anything you can imagine.